is when a student or group of students utilizes something that empowers them, such as strength or popularity, to deteriorate the physical or mental health of another student or group of students. The school I attended at the time I was bullied did not address the issue of bullying properly. Their actions did not help, and I believe that to this day students are still bullied there. I'd basically just like to see the school doing everything the Safe and Supportive Minnesota Schools Act says schools should, because that's what they need. When I was 7 years old and in second grade, I was the victim of ongoing and repeated bullying at the elementary school I then attended. The bullying was done by two students that were in the same class as me. The bullying that happened to me included physical harm, verbal threats, intimidation, and stealing. The physical harm and intimidation that happened to me included that I was hit repeatedly in the hallways and other places at school when my teacher wasn't looking. The boys did this because they thought it was funny. Being hit all the time and laughed at made me feel sad and hurt. These same boys pushed me around on the ground every day when I was waiting at the after-school curbside pickup area in the cafeteria. These boys also took my backpack and other belongings every day while I waited in the school area. I didn't like any of this. This made me feel frustrated, angry, and hurt that I couldn't stop my belongings from being taken from me, and I couldn't keep myself from getting pushed around. One of the worst incidences of when I was physically hurt and threatened was during lunch and recess on February 2nd, 2010. On this day, while I was eating lunch at our assigned classroom table in the cafeteria, one of the bullying students stood up at the lunch table and said very loudly, "Who's going to help me beat up Jake today?" Then following lunch outside at recess, I was cornered and attacked. I was pushed to the ground repeatedly, up to 20 times. I tried to get away, but I could not. When the recess whistle finally blew and everyone went inside of the school, the student who had attacked me yelled to me repeatedly, "I'm going to kill you if you tell anyone. I'm going to kill you tomorrow." This made me feel scared because I was afraid that he might try to seriously injure me the next day. I was scared about this for many, many more days following this attack. The day after I was attacked at recess, with my mom's encouragement, I switched to the other assigned table I was allowed to sit at to eat my lunch, so I would not be by the boy who hurt me. This was the table where all the girls in my class ate. When I switched to the girls' table, the boy who had attacked me and was bullying me said very loudly to everyone, "Look, Jake's turning into a girl. Jake's a girl." This made me feel embarrassed because I was getting teased. I was only trying to get out of harm's way. Having all this bullying and peer abuse happen to me at school made me feel really scared. Going to school was hard for me every day because I didn't know what would happen to me there. I'm telling you all this because right now students like me are still going through the pain of bullying. We all like happy endings.